Hey guys, good morning. So it is a Monday. Gus is off today for Veterans Day. So we're going to head out in the boat. The weather's beautiful today. And that's one thing that we have noticed is it's a little bit of a challenge for us to do the keto thing when we're out on the boat. We've done it once or twice so far and it worked okay. I'm still tweaking it. So what I'm going to show you is definitely it'll work for you, but we need to incorporate a little more protein into it. I just haven't figured out quite how to do that yet, and that's just because a lot of the protein meats that we normally eat, they're not really all that good cold, and we don't have a grill out on our boat yet, so we have to eat most of our food cold, or if it's safe, to leave it like in aluminum foil, let it sit in the sun, we can do that. So I'll just show you some of the things that I put in our food bag when we get ready to go out on the boat. So this is one of the snacks that we take, and it's basically, you can see it's just a mixture of some nuts. It's pistachios and some dry roasted peanuts and almonds. And those almonds, you can tell, have got a little bit something on them. That's the wasabi soy almonds. So I just kind of mix it up, make a little mix, and then we share this off and on all day. This is for both of us. And then of course the always go-to is the pork rinds. So we're going to take the pork rinds with us, and these are the plain ones. And then we've also found the barbecue ones, which I've checked and they don't really have, it says they have some sugar, but they don't have much at all. It's just a trace amount. So we'll munch on these too. Just try to eat these in moderation because of that flavoring. But a little bit of them, just a serving or so, is not going to hurt you. So that's our snacks. And normally I will pack an avocado. I don't like avocados, but my husband loves them. So I usually pack one of these for him. And that way he can eat like half of it earlier in the day, half a little later. So that's great. So this is one of our snacks, and we'll munch on this a lot. And it's just celery and cream cheese. Just the regular full-fat cream cheese. So that's definitely a keto-friendly snack. You can see I've got quite a few in there. And we can eat on those, because usually we're out on the boat all day, at least for like 6 to 8 hours. So you got to make sure you have plenty of extra snacks. And then of course, your fruits. So these are some of the berries that are safe to eat. The strawberries, the raspberries, the blackberries. I don't really care for the raspberries and blackberries, but my husband loves them, so that's good for him. I'll eat some strawberries. But again, this is for both of us, and we share this all day, because of course the fruit, remember, has to be in moderation because of the carbs in it. So that is that. Now for our protein, I'll show you what we normally eat. And I'll take it out of the package here so you can see a little better. Are these, you can't hardly see them very well, but the Johnsonville better cheddar smoked sausages. We'll eat that as our protein. So what I'll do is I will take these and heat them in the microwave. They're kind of pre-cooked. You just have to cook them in the microwave for about a minute. And so I'll go ahead and do that. And then another go-to for us are these low-carb whole wheat tortilla wraps. And I don't know if you can see that. You can see, yes, they have carbohydrates, but then 11 grams of that is fiber. So really the net carbs is only 5 grams in one whole tortilla. So this is great to add with the protein. So what I'll do is I'll take one of these, and I'll take one of the hot dogs, and after I cook it, heat it up, and usually I'll heat up the wraps a little bit too, and then put a little bit of shredded cheese. Normally you eat a lot of hard cheeses. I got this blend, and you know, you just, again, in moderation. It's got 1 gram of carbs, so you just want to make sure and add that into your total. But this is what I use. You can get any mix of flavor that you want, but this is what we usually get. So I'll get just a little bit, you know, maybe about like that. Sprinkle it on there. And then the hot dog being hot, it'll kind of melt it a little bit. And then put a little bit of mustard. And of course mustard's keto friendly, it's fine. So some mustard on there, roll them up, and then I wrap them all together in aluminum foil. And then I'll just put those in a separate bag, the bag that I put like these snacks and things in that don't have to be cold. Because I don't want these cold. They're fine to sit out for a while. They're not going to ruin or anything. So I keep them in that aluminum foil. And then when we get out on the boat, I set that piece of aluminum foil with those in them out on the deck of the boat and try to let the sun warm them a little bit. They're already going to be like lukewarm anyway. And then the sun will kind of warm them a little bit. And then that is the bulk of our protein. So, and again, your water. Make sure you take tons of water. And one thing that I realized, I didn't realize what I was doing. We have one of those Brita pitchers. And I was like, oh, I'm refilling it, you know, drinking plenty of water. But I was still getting kind of dehydrated. My minerals were getting low. Then I realized, okay, that doesn't have any added minerals in it. You really need to be drinking the bottled water that has the added minerals. And if you can afford to do so, which we buy some, we don't buy a lot, but when we go out on the boat, we'll make sure and take a couple of these core waters with us. And of course, these have, they're for hydration. They've got the balanced pH in them and the minerals and electrolytes. So especially, you know, when you're out on the water on the ocean, that salt air is just pulling water and moisture out of your body, and you may not be sweating at all, but it's coming out. And so you've got to replace that. And this is one thing that we struggle with, is my husband and I both, we just get busy doing whatever, fishing, and we don't drink enough. And I know for me, it affects me even more. If I get too dehydrated, the next day I literally cannot move. I mean, my back won't move. I just can't move. It's painful, very painful. So make sure that you take plenty of water with minerals in it. And the kind that I've been buying, there's all kinds, different kinds. But the kind that I've been buying lately is the Nestle Pure Life. And you can see it says, you know, it has enhanced minerals. And that makes sure you're drinking plenty of water. And I would say, you know, try to drink at least a bottle of that an hour while you're out there. And of course, we don't do that, but that's what we strive to do. So you want to make sure that you're getting, you know, enough of your minerals. And so my husband, sometimes he tends to get more adequate amounts than me because he likes the avocado, which has a lot of that in it. I don't, so it's harder for me to get what I need. So I supplement with the potassium pills and the magnesium pills. And you can look and see the dietary requirements. These each say 1 a day, but you can take a little more of that of potassium, and you can take just a little bit more magnesium. But like I said, look these up. Again, we are not dietitians, doctors, anything like that. So any of this stuff, double check, see what you can take, especially if you have any, you know, medical issues or anything like that. Double check that and double check with your doctor. And then also, my husband doesn't like it. He doesn't like the taste, but I do. And this is the Mio, which they tell you that you can get that has the B vitamins and stuff and electrolytes. You can put that in your water if you get tired of just drinking plain water, or you need some of those extra vitamins and minerals. So you can put a squirt of that in your water, and that helps as well. So like I said, we're still tweaking this. I've got to figure out how to get us some more adequate protein when we are out there on the boat. So we will do an update on that, and I'll let you know what more we've figured out. But if you're trying to figure out how to do this and you're just getting started, this can get you started to get out there. And then we'll move forward as we all kind of learn more and get more educated.